What's up, Phase Zero BD here?
Jim Viscardi here.
And right now we are about to unbox something really, really cool. If you want more unboxings on the Phase Zero channel, thumbs up this video, leave a comment, let us know because this one's gonna be cool. If you like what we do, if you wanna see more of it, that's the way to see more of it.
Yes.
Right, okay, so this is the Spider-Man No Way Home. It's the integrated suit, the deluxe version. Our friends at Sideshow hooked us up, so we are doing an unboxing, giving an honest review of the product. This is $425. There is a regular version that does not come with the really cool base plate we're about to unbox.
Okay.
That one is $285.
All right.
That's a $140 difference for the base plate.
That's a very big base.
So we're going to see what all the hype's about.
Let's see what it's all about. Now, are you a keep the box guy or are you a toss the box guy out? I don't know if that's sacrilegious for Sideshow collectors. But
That's 100% keep the box. I keep the mailer box that it comes in.
like the box, is that you mean the box that goes inside the box?
No, the cardboard box that this was delivered in, I keep that.
Oh, sometimes there's a cardboard box and then that goes inside another cardboard box.
Oh no, yeah, no, they don't. You can opt to double box it. However, I don't opt for the double boxing. I have a closet in my house full of cardboard boxes.
When you're spending $468, maybe spring for the extra box.
Yeah, probably, maybe do that.
Just in case.
Just in case.
What you don't want is you don't want a dinged corner.
No.
You don't want a tear. Because like these boxes are nice.
Well, let's talk about the box.
Like it's as a keep the box kind of guy, the box is nice. It's textured, which you don't really get to see or really kind of feel. You can maybe
You
hear
can
it a little
feel
bit.
like there is an outline for the spiderweb pattern. You can't feel the electricity from Electro's lightning there, but you can if you look at it. If we get the right light on it, I believe you can see all three Spider-Mans from No Way Home are on here. And if you watch the video on the Phase Zero channel from San Diego Comic-Con, they are making Hot Toys figures for all three. I think 2 of them are up for pre-order right now, including this one and Toby's version. But Andrew Garfield yet to be
the only version that matters is Toby's.
Woo, and he's right here. Look at him.
Sorry,
look at him.
Andrew's. Andrew's is the only one.
There's Toby's. Toby's is on the box right there. And then on the side, you have Andrew. Is that Andrew's?
No,
that's another Tom Holland.
That's Tom Holland.
That might be this suit. Anyway,
let's open it up.
Yeah, no, there is a Tom. There he is. There's Andrew Garfield. Okay, if you look right there, you have Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man.
There he is.
Okay,
now from the scaffolding.
Now that we've spent 20 minutes on the box itself.
It's a nice box.
Yeah, it's a nice box. You get to slide this off, and guess what is on the inside? Another box.
Nice box. I'm holding on to it for you.
Thank you. Handle with care. Woo-wee. Okay.
This box, the inside box, not as much texture as the outside box.
Certainly not, but almost just as much kind of design and stuff. You got you got the logo on the back. This kind of has some like Doctor Strange spell stuff integrated into it. This reminds me of the black and gold suit he wore early in the film, but which was just the inside out Homecoming suit, right?
Right.
Yeah, but then you flip it back around, and there's everything that it comes with. You got Spider-Man.
All the pieces.
You got the
legs. So it
legs.
comes with the Iron Spider arms.
Oh yeah, and you can articulate them.
Wow.
Ooh, Hot Toys spares no expense. All right, so I think we just crack this open.
Crack it open.
All right, let's go.
The other thing I like about the way Hot Toys packages these figures is they all come like individually packaged in their own like plastic bag, basically.
Here's the
certificate of authenticity or instructions.
Those are the instructions, which I've already peeked at. I'm not going to lie to anybody. All right.
Does this light up? Is that why we need instructions?
No, there's no lights. It's just got so many accessories. Like, look at how much is in here. There are
interchangeable. You gotta take this part off because you can't really see. Look at the glider. That's terrible.
We dropped so it's got his wing, like the
glider?
Yeah, it's got the gliders. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different hands you can put on.
So does the lower priced version of this without the base come with like the glider and the arms?
Yeah, I believe so.
We'll
yes.
have to check. We'll have to check this.
Yeah. Go to Sideshow. They just redesigned their website. They'll have all the details there. Okay, so here's the first thing. This is the figure itself, right? So it comes with the Iron Spider. There we go. The Iron Spider arms. The figure itself, the integrated suit. You have an alternate, like two alternate heads. One is just Tom Holland. One is Tom Holland with the mask up on his head, and then everything else in here. You got a whole bunch of webs you can attach, different eyes. And that's,
Can we take this part off real quick?
Yeah, some stuff will fall out if we stand it up.
There it goes. There go the arms.
Okay. So
but see, that looks much. Look at that. That's much better.
Yeah, there it is. The Iron Spider, the integrated suit from the end of No Way Home.
I'll tell you what, integrated suit, not my favorite suit. In this figure form actually looks pretty cool.
It does look good. It's got a cell phone. Spider-Man figures often come with cell phones. They usually have something on the screen. This one does not. It's got a cloth Spider-Man mask. You can't actually put this over the Tom Holland headpiece, but you can put the Tom Holland headpiece on and have this being held in the hand.
Or you can like stick it in the belt.
Yeah. So let's just take a look at the Tom Holland head sculpt and rate it. Okay. All right. This is important. This is important. Here's Tom Holland's little head. This isn't interchangeable. It's got the little,
that looks like Tom Holland.
Yeah, a lot of Hot Toy sculpts are really good. Most of them are really good.
Yeah.
Some of them, not perfect, but this one, I'm giving it to him. This is little Tommy.
Man, I wonder, because like when they make action figures, like, like for wrestlers, for example, the toy manufacturers will come in and they'll get sculpts in. Do you think like Tom Holland has to go in for a scan when Hot Toys does it, or do they have like other magic that captures it?
I think the actors probably do so many different types of scans when they get cast in these roles that I'm sure this is just one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
All right, and here's the figure itself, which I think here, if you feel that, it's got a really great like texture to it.
That is one of the probably the thing I like the most about Hot Toys figures is the textures. Right, like there is soft goods up here. There is that like dodgeball feel, whatever that dodgeball material is, right on the, you can feel it on the hands, you feel it on the rubber parts of the suit.
Yep, and it's very posable. The arms open up. This one is a figure I can tell already that if you pose it, it's going to get damaged if you leave it in a pose because the suit, like those little creases are going to start to hold there. And if you put it in that position for a long time, especially if it like gets dry, it's going to really start to crease and maybe even crack. I could just tell by some of the Spider-Man figures that tends to happen sometimes with this sort of material. Yeah. But it is very easy to pose. Everything turns, the arms, the shoulders, the elbows, the legs, the knees, the wrists, the feet even bend. Yeah, even the toes bend. Like look at that.
Look at that.
So you can really pose the heck out of this thing.
Now, did I see in the accessory case that the eyes are interchangeable?
Yeah. Okay. So to change the eyes, here's what you do. So you have 4 alternate eye. Oh, they can't take that out of there.
No,
I'll try to here.
They're in there.
I'm gonna close this so they don't fall out. Okay.
The other stuff will fall out. Whatever.
Here we go. There are 4 alternate eye sets. You can pop them in one at a time if you want to do some like expressive looks with Spider-Man. So what you do, you take the figure, and that's one of my favorite things to do with the Spider-Man figures. You kind of push the back in right here, and then you can pop the eye out. Comes out real easy. And then you take one of these other ones, and you just pop it right in, and all of a sudden...
Look at that. You can make the Spider-Man like semi-wink at you.
People's eyebrow.
I mean, now that looks more like he's got something in his eye, like he was swinging and dust or a piece of garbage hit him in the face.
It's a dirty job, Jim.
It's
a dirty job.
That's the face you make.
So overall, the figure itself, this is the 4th Spider-Man figure I've held in my hands. I've got to look at like this. I would say, I think it's my favorite. Really? I really love the Avengers Campus one that they had at D23, and I really love the Far From Home suit, which I think is the upgraded suit. But that one had like collarbones and a bit more of a body shape to it. But the look of this figure, this one's gonna pop off the shelf like because of the gold.
There is a detail in here that needs to be seen.
Are you talking about the web shooter?
Look at the web shooters.
Yeah, they don't miss.
Look at that.
The one thing, like the black and gold suit from No Way Home, it didn't have like the wiring and all that stuff, and it didn't have an option for like the cell phone to be taped to the chest. Those are the kind of things you expect with Hot Toys.
Right.
This one, on the other hand, like, okay, so before we get to the base, let's do one more thing, talk about the details. You can pop these back parts out, which isn't really super easy to do. They're kind of really snug in there. See, so you gotta be careful.
That's good, but otherwise then you lose them, and so they need to be snug.
That's true. So you pop the back parts out, you can see there's the 4 holes on the back. They come, with these different little pieces to kind of plug them up and have everything looking sharp. And when you don't have the spider legs attached, you can't even tell it's there.
Oh wow, you can't even. When you see it in the camera, you can't even tell it's there.
So, but they do pop out, so you got to be careful. And then you take these legs. So the ones with the little points go on top or go on the bottom. So, boom, there's one. We've got the bigger ones go up top. Okay, there's 2. I'm always so afraid I'm going to break something. There's 3. and there's 4. Yeah, they're really snug, so you want to be careful not to break anything. And sometimes they'll pop like that, and you'll think you're breaking something, but really it's just because they actually fully articulate, which is freaking awesome, dude.
That is really cool.
Look at that! Come on, man! Activate instant kill mode. So, yeah, so you can't really turn them.
Do one of them come with instant kill eyes? One of the figures?
I'm sure there is a figure out there. It would be probably the Far From Home, or it would be Homecoming or Endgame where he actually activates that. But so I do want to like turn these a bit. I don't want them to be so kind of straight up and down. So you can kind of turn them. You gotta be really careful. I'd say grab them at the bottom. But come on, like look at that.
Yeah.
You have the new suit and an Iron Spider suit, and they make the Iron Spider suit. It's not as golden, like it's kind of a blue outline. Blue fills in the gold strips there. But oh my gosh, look at it. Will it stand on its own?
Even the Spider-Man figure's got a great tuchus. Look at that thing.
That's America's Spider-Man ass.
Look at that.
So yeah, it will stand on its own, but for us, we fortunately have the
base!
Deluxe set. And that means we have an epic base to attach this to.
All right. Oh, and it even comes with nice foamy black thing to keep it nice, but whoo, that's a solid base.
Look at this. This is like, I love the diorama bases.
I don't care about this. I care about these.
Oh yeah.
These. I mean, there's arms in here, but like, these are cool.
We're gonna hold on. Let's talk.
Okay, I know. All right, let's talk about the base for a second.
Okay.
I got really excited.
Okay, so the base itself. Let's move Spidey right here. The base itself, it's like a piece of No Way Home, and I'm a huge fan of these Hot Toys figures that come with the diorama bases. Not enough of them do, if you ask me. But so this one really makes it just a piece of the film come to life. You have the Green Goblins, pumpkin bombs. You have pieces. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a part of that, structure at the Statue of Liberty from the final fight. And it's like, as you spin around, you can just see the detail. Imagine if this lit up. I do kind of wish this lit up a bit.
Yeah.
This is where Doc Ock's tentacle arms are going to go. And there's 2 places for that. One is right here. As you lean the base sideways, you can see it. Overall, I mean, the base doesn't have a lot of weight to it. It does, it feels kind of plastic. So for $140, it's like, wait a second. But when you see the detail on this thing, I mean, I'm guessing this is supposed to be parts of Sandman.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love the thing. I like it's a weird detail part, but like if you spin it around, keep spinning it around, where the smoke goes from clear to kind of foggy and gets a little bit more solid as it comes in. And even if look, we're in a studio right now, and so we've got gorgeous studio lighting. But the way that the bombs are painted, you almost like it would be nice if they were lit up. But if let's get the eyes of those right there. Like,
oh yeah.
But like with the right lighting. They do look lit up, and they look really, really nice.
The same will be said for the red parts of the the tentacles. Like they just look great. The red pops out, but we'll get to those in a moment.
Yep.
All right.
I'm already holding one of the arms.
That's all right. Those are posable. You can bend them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Were you trying to break it?
I mean, I wasn't sure if it was going to break. I wanted to see if it was going to give you a little bit of agita. And
trying to make me sweat.
I know, really. Okay, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
And then I definitely will break it.
So you can, as Jim just showed, pose the Doc Ock tentacle arms. And I'm going to go ahead, and this one goes further in the back here. So it's very easy. I'll show you how it pops in. You have the back of the base right there. You just take this. Goes right in there, boom. You do want to make sure it's snug because you do want to pose it, and it being snug in there is a good thing in this case. And then there's the second arm. Can I have the second arm, please?
Oh yeah, go. Here you go.
All right, and this one is gonna go in the other piece right there, which you can see. Let's get it plugged in right there. Oh, you hear that pop? It's in there.
It's in.
I don't know, I feel like it going there a little bit better. But I don't want to push too hard. Did I go the right way? A little bit of space. I think it's in there. Let's see. Can I bend it? Oh yeah, that's in there. Look at that. Okay.
So now, am I crazy, or is it a
yes.
I mean, sure. Okay. Thank you. This one looks smaller girth-wise than this one. And I also noticed that the claws are different. Is that a detail from the movie that I just did not notice? I kind of would have assumed they were all the same.
I think he might, maybe his top arms and his bottom arms are a little bit different.
Maybe.
Have to go back and look.
Well, now we're gonna have to go back and
A
look.
reason to rewatch.
Or like, is there like a story reason? I got to imagine the smaller one's got to go on the small one, and the big one's got to go on the big.
I mean, look at like the detail in
those
these.
are cool.
Like, look at that detail, and they articulate too. I mean, look, you can bend it down to that. You can have it completely straight out.
You can make it crush Spider-Man's head if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, literally. Okay, look, here's Spider-Man. Boom.
Now it's the claw game.
Yeah, now I'm trying to catch a
You win a prize.
All right. The claws on Doc Ock's tentacles have tremendous detail. Would be awesome if they lit up, but like you said earlier, the reflection and the light and the right lighting just looks fantastic. Fully can be articulated, which is a huge plus for me. A big reason I like Hot Toys figures is because I like posing them. So you just pop this in. These don't come with extra joints, so you got to be really careful.
No, there's
this is the bigger one.
Nothing more sad than a broken ball joint.
Oh,
nothing more sad.
I'm gonna.
Because then the only thing you can do to save it is hot glue, and then you lose some of the the magic.
We're just gonna pop this one on. There it is.
I have anxiety for you.
I know. Fortunately, I've done this before.
Aaron, look, if you follow Brandon on Instagram, I know a lot of you do. This man has a problem when it comes to Hot Toys.
Look at that.
Look at that. See what I mean, though? Like, it's weird. The thing I've never noticed until looking at the Hot Toys, which are extremely movie accurate, is that there were two different claws.
That's right. And so this is the last piece we have here, which is just the stand. This one actually has an extender. It's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I've never seen this before. It screws in the middle, so you can have a bit of a taller stand for Spidey for when you pose it. And then we got the little claw here to hold them. Pop this on the top. Know when to
hold them and know when to fold them.
And then right in the back of the base plate is where you insert this. You see that right there in the center of the screen right now. We have where the little pose rod.
The notch.
I'm sure there is official terminology for this thing, but you just put this right.
The stand.
We gotta move the arm out of the way. There we go. Now it's in there. Okay. So there's that. That is just the base. This is what the extra money for the deluxe edition is getting you, which in my opinion, if you have the money for it, it is worth it.
Are they putting out Hot Toys for the villains?
Yes.
Seeing these arms make me maybe want to get a Doc Ock.
The thing is, but if you have this and you have a Doc Ock, do you also display these arms? I don't know, but I'm a huge fan of the diorama stuff.
I mean, my Doc Ock would be choking Spider-Man out, so I wouldn't need the base.
Okay, so wait, here's what we're gonna do. So you take Spidey, give him a good. Let's see.
You're like, no, get away.
But so what you can do is you can bend this back, kind of angle him a bit.
Oh.
There you go. See.
And so he's like dodging.
So now is when we're gonna go back to that first part.
The hands?
Yeah. So look. Okay. So this is one thing we just kind of breezed past earlier. The accessory kit has parts that you can take out part of the hand, which are these tiny little black things, which Hot Toys collectors are very familiar with these.
You can take out part of the hand?
Oh yeah, so watch. What we're gonna do, we're gonna crack this open.
Why don't let you let me do that?
Come on, right here. Go ahead and crack that open. I'm gonna grab a web here while you do that.
A web? Oh, here's the problem. You taped back over it.
I know. Well, they'll fall out. You gotta close it. You gotta close it.
These little things, right? Oh.
Yeah, so watch.
I see.
So here. And then give me a web shooter hand. Left or right, you choose.
Oh, probably this one.
All right. So everybody knows Spider-Man likes to do a little flip, right? That's basically the global, you know.
I love you.
Okay, so we got the thwip hand, right? Did I do the sound right?
Yeah.
Is that the sound right? Okay.
Yes.
So what you can do, you can pop off this tiny little piece of the hand. Yes, you can. Look. I'm telling you.
I don't want to say there's such a thing as too much detail,
so
but...
you take that off, and then...
That's pretty cool.
Okay, wait, I need the other little black piece. This is for the other hand.
No, well, it came on the side.
No, that's not you. I'm not blaming you. Wait, what do I have here? I don't even know what you have. I have a left hand here. So I need the left hand web shooter. There it is. Okay. So now you take the left hand web shooter, you put it in that place, boom, right? And then, so here we have all our webs. They come in this little thing to keep them safe. You can take one out.
They look like,
and then what
if
you
you've
do,
ever had braces, they look like dental wax.
I haven't, but thank you for that.
Only the real ones know.
And then you just pop that in there, and you have a Spider-Man hand shooting a web.
Look at that.
So we have a left hand here, right? So
That's,
what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to the figure.
Spaghetti webbing right there.
Go back. I'm going back over to the figure, popping the left hand off carefully. Don't want to break a ball joint. And then, boom.
Look at that. Now, can you put one of those other little web things that's over by the head thing at the end of that web, or no?
I believe you can attach this to the end.
That's what makes it. Right there. That's the piece de resistance.
Certainly a little heavy for it. I think over
that's
time,
all right.
It's going to start to wear down.
But look at that.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
Oh, I love it.
That is a sexy,
so nice.
Sexy action figure. My goodness. Ooh-wee.
Look at that webbing.
Look at the webbing, the base, the figure. For $425, this is a good value on a Hot Toys figure. I'm not going to lie to you.
I mean, even if you were just going to get the Spider-Man figure one by itself, also good value.
Yeah, for $285.
For $285, I mean, I would buy that just for the webbing alone. Look at that webbing.
It's just like super posable. I mean, you can like do anything with it. You can have him kind of going like this. You can throw a hand back, have him get a little bit here. If you take this thing off, it won't wiggle so much.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I mean, come on. Like, that thing is...
I love it.
Ooh! Ooh!
The only thing I wish it had... Well, no, it's got to have to come with the Andrew Garfield one, because isn't that the one that, when the up-close shot, the webbing that looks like the hand? Where they made it look like a hand trying to grab...
I think so, yeah. When in The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Yeah. Okay, so those are your heads. I mean, come on.
Has Peter ever worn his mask like that?
I don't think so. Not that I remember. It would have been in Homecoming if so.
Right.
But I don't remember him ever wearing his helmet like that. Somebody in the comics.
Spider-Man in the comics does that all the time.
Exactly.
I would have loved one that, I mean, I get it because it's Tom Holland, and why would you want to cover his beautiful face? But if they had the mask that just came like right at the nose and all you saw was his mouth, that would have been. I love it. Looks great. Go get it.
I think, honestly, I do think this looks great. I have plenty of Hot Toys to compare it to. I will say the body, like the collarbones not being there, is kind of a weird choice because they had a previous Spider-Man figure that had like some good body figure to it, and they kind of removed some of those details. But the suit itself feels and looks great. And I am really worried about keeping it posed because, as you can see, I'm going to lean it forward here. As you can see, when you put the shoulders up a bit, like it starts to really bunch up and get kind of wrinkled there, like right here. So I don't want to go damaging the figure itself over time, but it's really hard to not want to pose this one. So you got to be really careful with this one. It's definitely delicate, but it is, I don't know, this might be my favorite Spider-Man because of the gold accents. This isn't my favorite Spider-Man suit from the MCU.
But it is your favorite Spider-Man hot toy.
I think so. God, it's good. It is really sharp. I mean, like if you look at the sides, like look at the detail on the sides of it.
It's really quite nice.
And So there you go. This is best of both worlds too because it's MCU Spider-Man, Tom Holland. I know everybody loves that character, and we also love Tobey obviously, but it's got Tobey's villains. It's got Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe's weapon. It's got Alfred Molina's Doc Ock coming out of the base, and Sandman. So I hope they keep making figures.
Look, this is going to be a base that you could use for any of the other Spider-Man. That's
true. That's true. And there are also, there's going to be new bases for those too. So you could, I think, eventually build up
a giant diorama.
A whole diorama, which is, quite nice. I mean, come on. How do you beat it?
Folks.
All right, everybody, if you want to see more, head over to comicbook.com/Marvel. We'll have some photos on the site. Hit me up on Twitter at Brandon Davis BD. Hit him up on Twitter at Jim Viscardi. Tell him you want him to come to my house and see photos of this. And then we'll do it that way. Subscribe to the Phase Zero channel on YouTube. Let us know if you want more unboxing videos like this one. We had a good time doing this, so I hope you had a good time watching it. And huge thanks to our friends at Sideshow for supplying us with this so we could show it to all of you. See you soon, everybody.
See ya.